What's up, YouTube? Crypto Timmy coming at you with another one, another banger. On this channel, we talk about cryptocurrency, all things cryptocurrency, and also positivity, positive lifestyle, things like that. And here I am back at the crib. Had a long day at work as usual. It was another hot one, sweating, going through it. But I got through it, and here I am relaxing. That's how it goes. And I just want to talk about mindset for a second. Being in crypto is all about your mindset. And I'm all about mindset. I was at work this morning. I was getting ready to start my day, and I saw one of my coworkers, and he was looking at me like a little sideways, and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Timmy, why are you always happy?" And I was a little taken back. He's like, "You always have a smile on your face." And I was like, "Listen, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm not always happy, but I choose to put a smile on my face, and you'd be surprised how the mind follows. Even if you're having a bad day, you can still flip that around. You could start your day over at any second." And so I start my day that way, regardless of how I feel. I say, you know what? I'm going to put a smile on my face, and I'm gonna have a good day. And 9 times out of 10, you'd be surprised. That's always, that's usually what happens. And so mindset. The market is not looking great right now. Things are a little down, but we did have some good news. I'm gonna get to that. But it's times like this when you gotta have that rinse and repeat. With your investments, you gotta just make the next investment, not think about it, invest in coins that you believe in, and forget about it, and do it again and do it again. I just finished eating broccoli and sirloin steak. I've eaten, aside from my casino episode where I blew some money and then I started getting off my diet. I gained almost 20 pounds, but I've lost that weight. And aside from if I'm eating unhealthy like I was, in the last year, all I eat is sirloin steak or ground beef and broccoli, and it works for me. And it's boring, but I like it. It is what it is, and my body responds well to it, and it works. And it's the same thing with crypto. It's the same exact thing. You invest. You put the money in the market, and you just forget about it. Don't even look at what's going on. I mean, of course, you got to check the market and see what's going on, but don't stress out. Don't stress out. And right now is an easy time to stress out. I totally get it. But like I was saying, the market is down, but it's doing better than it was the past few days, past few weeks, and whatnot. So the Federal Reserve had a 2-day meeting, and Jerome Powell concluded that the interest rates will stay as they are, no increases or decreases. This is good news. When the Fed makes an announcement, the market reacts, and sure enough, that's what happened. It was Wednesday afternoon. The Fed had I think it was like a 2-day meeting. And they're keeping the benchmark rate steady, and this just came after an uptick in inflation, and it's good news. They're going to keep it. They're going to keep the federal funds in a range of 5.25% to 5.5%. The federal funds rate. So this is good news. Good news happens, and the market reacts. Bitcoin is up, a couple thousand, if that. And the altcoins have recovered as well. I was talking about Goldfinch. Goldfinch was down. It's recovering nicely. It's doing very well. And I want to mention something, something that I've been guilty of doing in the past. It's not a good thing to do, and that is playing the comparison game. Okay, when looking at crypto and my investments, you guys know I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and when I go through the comments, a lot of people put their holdings, what they're holding of that specific coin. Jasmy, for example. I was buying Jasmy when it was trading at a half a penny. And, I had a nice little bag of it, but I would see people commenting, holding, 2 million Jasmy, holding 1 million Jasmy. And I would say, damn, man, I only got a few 100,000. What the heck, Or like Quant, I would see people talking about, 1,000 Quant. And I'm like, I'm nowhere near that. I'm not even at 50 Quant. And, and that's playing the comparison game. And it doesn't help anybody, and it doesn't do anything for anybody. All it does is make you maybe not want to invest or think that you're not investing enough. And that's not what this is about, guys. There's always going to be somebody who has more than you. And then on the flip side of it, there's always going to be somebody who has less than you. You just got to really kind of, and I'm going to title this video, Stay in Your Lane. I'm in crypto. I want to improve the quality of my life. I want to make money that is going to work for me in the future. Now, do I think I'm going to be able to retire from the money that I make from crypto? Not necessarily, but I have a goal in mind. And my goal is I would like to maybe buy a house cash when in 2024, after 2025 possibly, maybe be able to buy a house and possibly put some money away because I want to reinvest in the next bear market when the market goes back down, and it always will. And that's why it's important to have exit points. Just like we have entry points and we DCA, dollar cost average, in, we also have to have that strategy with each coin on when to dollar cost average out. I'll use Quant for an example. Quant is trading right now a little over $100 per Quant. And, I have my bags packed with that one. And I might start DCAing out when it hits 500 possibly. The all-time high was 400 and change, and I believe Quant is going to smash that this bull cycle. I believe Quant is going to see $1,000, possibly $5,000 per QNT. Some people, some maxis are talking about a $10,000 Quant, and I don't see that being the case. But I don't want to get left holding my bag, so I'll probably start DCAing out. I'll sell a few when it hits $500, and then I might sell a few more when it hits $1,000, maybe a few more at $1,500, and so on, and then maybe hold on to they call it a moon bag, and I'll hold on to the remainder of them for if it does blow off top and go to $6,000-$7,000. And it's important to have exit points, just like we have entry points, and don't play that comparison game, because like I said, it doesn't do any good for anybody. If I would have been looking at it like that, and my goal is to buy a house and to have money to reinvest in the next bear market cycle. But you can have a number of goals. You could have a number of goals. You might just want to pay off some debt that you have. You might have some credit card debt that's piling up and you want to get rid of it. People put all different types of money into crypto, and you shouldn't be ashamed of putting any amount in, even if you put a few hundred in or a couple of thousand or whatnot. And maybe you want to buy a car, maybe you want to go on a nice vacation. There's all different levels to this stuff, but you don't want to be caught on the sidelines, and when the bear market, when the bull market takes off, and that's when everybody's going to be talking about crypto. And they say, when do you start considering selling crypto? And it's when everybody's talking about it. When everybody and their mother is talking about, oh, did you hear about Bitcoin? Did you hear about Dogecoin? Did you hear about this coin, that coin? That's when things are good, and things are going to be way, way up at that point. And it's crazy how the market works. Retail investors like myself usually don't get in the game until later on, when the market is already exploding, and that's the wrong time, guys. We're at the right time now. Right now is the best time, aside from 2022, but not for nothing, things are looking close to how they were I was buying QNT at I think my average is something like $110 per QNT. It's less than that right now. You know, it's a great time to get in. GFI, $101 million market cap. Great time to get in. Fox token, FOX, Shapeshift Fox. I mean, you know, these discounts are not going to be around forever, guys. This is like going to the Gucci store or the Louis Vuitton store and seeing red tag sales, which you would never see with Gucci and you will never see with Louis Vuitton. But we're seeing them right now with these names in crypto, with these different cryptocurrencies. So, you know, that's it. So, you know, I just wanted to touch on that. Like, you know, it's all relative. It's all relative. If you are just putting in a couple of $100 on, you know, every once in a while, it serves a purpose.